Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day here. The sun is shining. It's just a nice 72 degrees, so it's very comfortable, low humidity. It's a beautiful day. Can you hear those chainsaws? The Amish are continuing with their logging, and yeah, it's really fun to watch those horses and the way that those young men can maneuver their little team. It's quite fascinating. But anyways, I will keep you updated on what's going on here, and I will talk to all of you in just a little while. Yep, these Amish young men and their father got here very early this morning, and they're continuing the logging. And here they are bringing more wood out of our property. I just wanted to let you know that I finished my crabapple jelly. And you know, when you're doing something for the very first time, and there's all different ways of doing it, and none of them are really right or wrong, but you're trying to figure out how you want to do it, it's not really all that easy sometimes. Plus, I was going to go by the recipe in my book here by the Ball Company, the Complete Book of Home Preserves, but they only had a recipe for, I believe it was 5 cups of juice, and I did not have 5 cups of juice. Yeah, this one's for 5 cups of juice. I only had 3 1/4 cups of juice. So I was doing a whole lot of Google searches trying to figure out, okay, well, if you only have that much juice, how much sugar do you add and how much pectin do you add? There's a lot of recipes out there for crabapple juice that say you don't need pectin, but you know what? When you've never made jelly before and you want it to turn out, I wanted to use the pectin. I wanted to make sure it was going to be jelly, not liquid. But anyways, I got it done, and I was able to find a website that told how much pectin to use per cup of product. So after I added my sugars and I got all that cooked, oh, did you hear that click? That's one of my lids. So here they are. There is my crabapple jelly. So I was pretty excited over that because, hey, I did it, right? And I wasn't going to show you how to do it because honestly, I cannot teach anyone how to can jelly. I mean, go to Homestead Tessie's web channel or go to Maniac Grammy's Homestead channel, because they have been doing it for years and years and years. They know what they're doing. I just wanted to brag about that. Yeah, I got it done. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all in just a little while. I thought I would show you how much more of the logging that they've gotten done. It is a lot slower going with the horses, but it is a much more pleasant atmosphere with horses instead of big machinery, and there's a lot less destruction to your property. But yeah, I think that they've done pretty good. For today's devotional, our scripture verse is found in 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 34. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Did you know that gratitude is good for us? Even science has proven it. Physicians have studied the negative effects of stress on humans and have concluded that the best antidote to stress is gratitude. Of course, there's much more to it than what science can explain, because gratitude is rooted in God. It's through the outpouring of God's goodness that gratitude grows. In ancient Israel, King David's whole being responded to God's goodness with gratitude. 1 Chronicles chapter 16 verses 7 through 37 is a song of praise, and we see that David's gratitude springs from God's creational activity. Our first evidences of God's goodness are in creation. David calls for the heavens to rejoice and for the earth to be glad. He invites the sea to resound and the fields to be jubilant and the trees of the forest to sing for joy. Why? Because the world is firmly established. In the beginning, God acted with goodness in establishing this world, and God continues to sustain it by his costly grace. It's been said that if the essence of God is goodness and grace, the essence of God's people is gratitude. When we take time to recall God's goodness and grace, our hearts tune into the grateful melody that all creation sings. So let's join the sea and the fields and the trees today and sing for joy. Let's look at every aspect of our lives and see those good and perfect gifts that God has given to you and to me. Live purposefully and think about the many things that you can be thankful for. His grace, his mercy, his love flows out over us. Not just in salvation, but in every aspect of our lives. And with that, I want to remind you, life happens. Let's enjoy it. And before this day is over, think about all the blessings in your life that God has given to you and give thanks for even the most basic of them. God bless, and I will talk to you on Monday.